TikTok has ruined my marriage with my husband of 12 years. We met in college, got married at 25, built what I thought was a solid partnership. Both of us worked full-time, split chores and childcare for our 2 daughters, communicated like adults. For over a decade, this worked perfectly. Then something shifted around March. I noticed he'd been glued to his phone every night for the past 3 months, always tilting the screen away when I walked by. At first, I thought he was gaming or watching sports highlights. He'd stay up until 2 a.m. scrolling, earbuds in, completely absorbed. When I asked what he was watching, he'd just say nothing and keep scrolling. Then I caught a glimpse of what he was actually watching. Traditional wife content. Videos of women in floral dresses serving elaborate dinners, greeting their husbands at the door with fresh makeup, posting about submission and feminine duties. One creator in particular, with her perfectly styled hair and spotless kitchen, talking about how a real woman should prioritize her husband's comfort above everything else. He'd watch her videos for hours, liking and saving hundreds of them. I could see his watch history. The same accounts over and over. Videos titled, "What I Cook My Husband Every Night" and "How I Stay Beautiful for My Man" and "Why Modern Women Have Forgotten Their Purpose." The comments started small. "You used to dress nicer when we were dating. My mom's pot roast was better than this. That woman from my office always looks put together, even on Fridays. I work 50-hour weeks as a nurse in the ER. I'm not greeting anyone in heels and a sundress after pulling a double shift dealing with trauma cases." I told him this. He said I was making excuses. Then he started sending me the videos directly, tagging me in Instagram posts about traditional relationships, forwarding me articles about how modern women have destroyed the family unit by working outside the home. He suggested I quit my job, stay home with the kids full-time even though they're both in middle school now. I tried to explain our mortgage, our car payments, our daughter's college funds. We needed both incomes. He said I didn't respect him as the head of household. He'd never used that phrase before in his life. His friends' wives became his new measuring stick. My buddy's wife made homemade bread today. My coworker's wife does meal prep every Sunday. My friend's wife never complains about cooking dinner. I wanted to scream that the first guy's wife doesn't work, the second one has a trust fund, and the third one is miserable, but he wouldn't hear it. Last Tuesday, everything came to a head. I came home early from work. My shift got cut because the hospital was overstaffed. His car was in the driveway, but the house was completely silent. No TV sounds, no movement. I found him in our bedroom. He'd set up ring lights on both sides of our bed. Professional grade ones, the kind influencers use. There were props from Home Goods scattered everywhere. Decorative signs about home and family, a wooden serving tray I'd never seen before, and he was filming, recording himself pretending to be a traditional husband coming home to a perfect wife, but there was no wife in the videos. He was filming empty rooms, talking to nobody, creating some fantasy husband persona for an audience that didn't exist yet. "Honey, I'm home," he said to our empty hallway, grinning at the camera. "Something smells amazing." Nothing was cooking. The kitchen was empty. I watched from the doorway as he did take after take, adjusting the lighting, checking his hair in the viewfinder. He had 47 draft videos saved on his phone, 0 posted. He was rehearsing for a life that didn't exist. When he finally saw me standing there, he didn't even look embarrassed, didn't scramble to turn off the camera or explain himself. He just stared at me like I was the one intruding. Then he said it. "I deserve to live like this. Not we deserve, not I wish we could build this together. Just I deserve this." And the implication was clear, you're not giving it to me. I asked him if he was planning to post those videos. He said eventually, once he found the right wife to feature in them. The right wife. I'm standing right there, the woman he married 12 years ago, and he's talking about finding the right wife. I'm filing tomorrow. He's already looking at apartments. Our daughters asked why daddy's acting weird. I still don't have an answer.